Hi guys, welcome back. Today we come to you from fabulous New York City. New York City. It is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to you. We've come to New York for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We'll be here today and tomorrow. We flew in last night, got here about 11 o'clock their time, it's about 10 o'clock our time. But we're gonna go check some stuff out. I've been here, I think, twice. Joe and Shannon have been here a bunch. Lori's never been here, so we'll have a good time. Right now, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna go to a bakery so that we can start lining up for the parade. Look, New York City police car. It's like the real thing. So it's raining, but there's scaffolding down like literally the whole street everywhere. So it's like there's a roof outside. Hey, look, it's Times Square. Says, oh yeah, look right there. That's, see the ball on top? That's the Times Square ball. Hey look, it's the King of the Pirates. So at this place called the Paris Baguette. It's up the road from our hotel. You grab a tray and tongs. It's a bakery. We have a tray and tongs, and there's all these cases. You come in and grab what you want. Use the tongs, obviously, but yeah, there's all kinds of options. So it's gonna be pretty hard to see because it's raining, so everyone has umbrellas. Well, we got a little window right here we can see. There's the start of the parade. It's a big ass turkey. That's cool. Here's the Disney cruise boat float. It's kind of cool. There's Luffy. Alright guys, so much later in the day. Obviously, as you can tell by the change of light, it's been a very long day. Alright, let's see what they're doing before I update you.
Okay. And your dad goes, hey look, at the One Piece one. And we're like, where? And he goes, right there, and he's pointing to that girl. And Shannon goes, the Anagram Gable?
It's because they had a straw hat on. There's Frankenstein.
You don't see her braids?
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty cool stuff. Anyway, so the update you on our day here in New York so far. The parade was cool to see. Very hard to see, honestly, unless you show up super early and you're right in the front row. Like, we couldn't see any of the performers that were on the ground. There's a lot of marching bands, a lot of like dancers and things. There's also kind of like a far distance between floats, and you definitely, if you watch it at home, when you're watching on the street, you can't see any of the musical performances. All those seats and people in there, like you can't buy those tickets. You can't order them. You can't show up and just go in there. It's kind of like invitation only. So that whole audience is like that. But we stayed for about half of it. As you saw, it was raining, and it was raining the whole time. So we were just soaked from head to toe. So we saw a few of the floats and balloons that we wanted to see, and then we just called it, headed into the hotel, threw our clothes in the dryer, our shoes and everything, because they were just super fucked up and super wet. But after everything dried, we went and got some lunch, and then after that went around Times Square a bit, went to the Disney store. As you guys know, we're huge fans of Disney, so we went to check that out because it's one of the last ones there are. And then we went to a few other places like Michael Kors and stuff like that. Went back to the hotel, chilled out for about 2 hours, and now we're out here. This park we're in is called Bryant Park, and it's they have going on right now. I guess they call it their winter market. It's just kind of a lot of vendors and little boutique things. I'll show you around. A lot of food. I don't think any of it's really like specialty Christmas food, but you know, they have a bunch of food vendors out here. It's kind of like the Chris Kindle Market in Chicago. just less German themed. I mean, they still have a lot of that stuff, the kind of antique-y looking Christmas ornaments and things. And it is free to come in here, which is why we came in. I mean, you just walk in, it's in a park, and there's all these people selling things. This is Thanksgiving, so a lot of the things we went to do were closed. We might try to do them tomorrow. I think we tried to go to the Harry Potter store, but it was closed after we traveled all the way there. So that kind of sucked, but all this stuff's open, I guess, just until the singular people who run each of these little shops wants to go home. So anyway, let's look around and see what's going on. So out here in this park, to kind of give you a waypoint, this is the back side of the New York Public Library. Here you can see this is another area where they have a whole bunch of food. They have fries, donuts, corn dogs. Yeah, all these little kind of small, probably 12 by 12 booths, or maybe 10 by 12 booths. It's very small inside, but serving food. We've seen all kinds of food. I mean, tacos, German food. Over here, there's an ice rink. This is the second ice rink we've seen today. We went and saw Rockefeller Center also. So, and I've skated there before. But yeah, this is like right in back of the New York Public Library. So if you need help to find it, you want to come here, check it out. All right, so right now we're at this place called Joe's Pizza. There's several of them. The one we're at is on Broadway. This is actually the pizza place from Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire. So it's very popular. I mean, you can see it's crowded in here, and there's a line outside that goes all the way down the block to the corner. So, and every night we've been here, it's been like this for hours on end. They're open till like 4 o'clock in the morning, but New York pizza. So we've got 2. Let's see how it goes. Let's take a look around. Back here, you got the guys working. All those boxes. There's the sign that said, "You saw us in Spider-Man." Pizza. Lots of people eating pizza. Not bad. Hey guys, welcome back. Today is the next day in New York City. We're here today at the 9/11 Memorial Museum, the World Trade Center, the World Freedom Tower, whichever it's called now. We just got in here. It starts out with kind of a map over here. It shows you where the planes flew and the timeline of everything, but we're traveling through the museum now. Coming in here, they wouldn't let us in early, and then they were letting other people in early, and then the lines were kind of a cluster. I'll tell you, as an organizer of events, it's extremely frustrating when we go to places and just the queuing and the organization is poor, communication is poor, so that was not cool. But anyway, let's check out the event. Some pieces of steel from the structure. These are remnants of box columns. I guess this is part of the outside facade of the old World Trade Center. Apparently this is part of the radio antenna that was on top of the tower. It's kind of cool looking. Here's one of those box columns that I was telling you about over there. And this is what it looked like here in the picture. I guess when they were constructing it or tearing it down, one of the two. And then just here is the fountains that you see up above. So one tower over there, one here. Pretty interesting. So it says this is ladder truck 3. And these people actually went into the building to save some people. And when it collapsed at 10:28, all the members of this truck were inside. So they all perished. Alright guys, we've left the 9/11 Memorial. We did take a quick trip to just right by the water to check out the Statue of Liberty. But now Shannon had a cool idea and we came over here to check this out. Looking ladder number 8. Or Ghostbusters headquarters. It's pretty cool.
Sorry?
You're good. I think it's cool they've got the doors. They put up the sign. It's pretty neat. Yeah, it's nice. It looks like it is an actual firehouse, maybe. Maybe not, because these have ghosts in them, but they do say Fire Department of New York, so it's nice. So they've got these little fire department things around the ground. I don't know if these are like chalk drawings or permanent, whatever. Pretty cool. So I just asked an officer, he said it is still a firehouse, so that's pretty neat. I don't know, I guess they still keep a fire truck in there, but that's cool. Alright, so after the Ghostbusters, we've come here to the Harry Potter store. It's literally just called the Harry Potter store. We tried to come yesterday, but it was closed for Thanksgiving. It's now open for Black Friday. They also have exclusive deals and things for Black Friday, so we're going to take a look around and see what they got. When you come into the left, there is a butterbeer bar. So, look, they got Harry Potter's birthday cake. Get a Harry Potter cake for $50 for 8 inches. Doesn't say anything about the flavor or anything, but what are you doing? For me? For all the subscribers?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I've got 2,000 of them, so you're gonna have to buy 2,000. Everyone gets one on Joe. You gotta find him. You got a year, or he's gonna find you. Alright, so I got a little happy birthday Harry cake, spelled correctly. Got some butterbeer. Got some butterbeer ice cream. It's really good so far. I've had that. Shannon got, what'd you get, Shannon?
Here, try it with the stuff in the middle.
The Daily Prophet cupcake, which is next to me.
They put actual paper on it.
Cupcake.
Yeah. Interesting. How's the cupcake?
I haven't tried it yet.
And she got some apple juice in like a weird container. It says Martinelli's. I don't think that's Harry Potter themed. So the cake is actually pretty good. It's got like a raspberry kind of filling, but I like it. Standing in line for the restroom, this is pretty neat. They got Harry Potter, the actual books above, but they're flapping like they're flying. Pretty cool. So they've got the wands, similar to Alexander's, and the similar kind of messy arrangement. So that's kind of cool. On display. Nice. Normal Harry Potter merch. Ooh, it's slithery. Got posters, Finnery Greyback, Newt Scamander, Harry Potter, Ernestina Abitur. Oh, the guest entrance to the Ministry of Magic. People have tried to, you're good. People have tried to peel the posters off, which is pretty lame. I don't like when people destroy shit. It's supposed to be nice for everybody. More merchandise. This is kind of neat. Good thing where you could stand in Hagrid's shoes. See if you're as tall as him. He's almost 9 feet tall. Pretty cool. At our herbology room, or Forbidden Forest, I guess. You've got, this is kind of both. You've got screaming mandrakes, air god. More screaming mandrakes over there, spinning from the ceiling. Interesting. This says these are authentic props. It's used by Helena Bonham Carter, Bella Constricts the Strange, and Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 1. This is her dagger. It says this is one of the actual masks from Deathly Hallows Part 2, worn by a Death Eater. That's kind of cool. You got some string in there to tie it up. Neat. This big snake's pretty cool. It winds all through the ceiling. It's pretty cool. We're gonna check this place out, Midtown Comics. See if it's any cool. This is pretty cool. Like One Piece. This place is pretty cool. It's actually upstairs of a place, but they've got 2 floors. Once you're upstairs, so lots of toys. Like downstairs is almost all like comics and stuff. They do have more comics up here. Excuse me. And a whole bunch of statues. If you're into that. Incredibles Hulk right here. Got burn up Darth Vader. The Crow. A bed.
He's actually a third.
Pretty neat. And then they got lots of pop vinyl if you're into that. Toys from NECA. We wholesale NECA. Pretty cool. Pretty good. Pretty cool store. I'm glad I saw this. Alright, we got all the way up to the 9th floor of Macy's. It was a trek, and at one point the escalators turned into wood. But here we are at the Holiday Lane, 9th floor of Macy's. It's seasonal, so don't try to come here in June. Let's see what they got. So here's the front of Macy's saying free love or give love. Give love. Nothing's free. The world's largest store, Macy's.